again. We're back at the old river bed. I'm working in my hole down here. I'll show you where that's at in a minute. We've got some new equipment with us. We're going to try and use it this time. Got the hole all dug out and we're ready to start our first day. Alright, so let me show you what's going on. Here's the hole, and you can see the new dredge nozzle up here. It's one of the hydroforce nozzles with the water being able to turn on and off. And we're going to use that in the hole this time to see if we can get the water issue taken care of that we've been having in this hole. So I got it all emptied out, cleared up, ready to go, and we're going to finish hooking stuff up here and get some more dug out, and we'll start running some process. We'll see how it goes. Okay, we're using the new dredge nozzle down there on the bottom of the hole. It's doing a pretty good job of pulling it up out of there. Don't quite have a section I want, but it's not working too bad. Getting the flow through the sluice box has been a bit of a trouble, but I think we got it now, so it's working pretty good. Got about another. The nozzle wasn't pulling all of it, so we're pulling some of it up by hand and dumping it in and feeding it through. So, well, we'll see. Well, we got the steps tied in. The lowest one there, next one up, that's the one I put the buckets on when I'm filling them. Those buckets are full of gravel ready to run. And there we go. That's out of the hole, so I got room to work down there. As you can see, it's filling up. Worked real well in terms of emptying it last time. I don't think I got the suction to pull the gravel up, but it didn't do too bad. People watching the sluice box said it was working all right. So we'll continue to work. We did a cleanup, and there was some gold there, but it wasn't a lot. I give it to a couple that was working with me. But it's just a nice little hole now, and starting to get down to that point where we can actually get down into some gold. Okay, second clean out of the day. See what we got in there. A lot of clay in it yet, even after washing it through there. Okay. How'd that do? No. All right. All right. That looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Small stones, and you got one color in there for next time.
All right. Call that seed color. All right. So next step is take it down and put it in the pan and see what we got in there. Trying to pump out with our small pump. We got a 1-inch hose on it, so it works a lot better, but you can see that there's a lot of water flowing in right there. and that's why we brought the dredge nozzle up here to see if we can make that work. Seems to work okay. So today we've dug this hole right here, and I'm going to use the nozzle on this over here and see if I can take that down. So it'll be a good test for it. We'll see how it works. Well, it's the third day of the trip. Doing pretty well. Not great, but not bad either. Had some new people in the gold panning get started and come by, and so spent the first day just showing them the ropes and sent them home with some gold. They, I think they enjoyed themselves quite a little bit. So they watched me work, and they watched somebody else who's on the creek doing some sniping. So they got quite an education and the start to the whole thing. So I think they're going to be coming a lot more often up here. Anyway, I'm camped just across the creek from where we're digging our hole. Showed you pictures of it. It's quite a lot bigger than what it was. Cleanup today was pretty good. I didn't show it to you, but what I'll do is I'll show you a cleanup for the whole trip. I came in on Sunday, set up camp, cleaned up, got the hole opened up and everything so we could start working. And Monday, worked all day with the new couple and did a little bit of evaluating of where we were at, watching what gold was there. There wasn't a lot. It's kind of what I expected, but there was enough there for someone who's never done it before to see some gold and take it home with them. They helped me run the high banker, and then we had a whole nother pile of work to do, so I got in there and got all that cleaned out. Got that one chunk. We went down about another foot or so in the hole today, and about half of it, and I tried to use the land dredge on the other half of it, and it didn't work real well. But I didn't have anybody with me. I was by myself, so couldn't tell how well it was actually working. So anyway, tomorrow I'm hoping my partner will be here, and we'll get into that, and we'll take a look at that dredge and see if it's going to work for us. If nothing else, it pumps the water out of the hole, and that helps a whole lot. Let's see, I think that's it for today. I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Using a 12-volt pump to pump out the water out of the hole to get started today. We'll fill a couple buckets, and if my partner doesn't show up, I'm going to go ahead and process the 3-4 buckets of soil plus what I've already got on the side and start filling it in the hole. But it's going down pretty good, so leave this on, let you see how fast that new pump works. It works pretty good. The big thing on this pump is what we really did was put in a bigger hose on it. We got a 1-inch hose on there, that black hose coming up out of the hole. That does a really good job of not providing much back pressure, so it's sized right for the tsunami pump that we're using. And that's just a straight old tsunami pump that you buy like at Walmart or Lowe's or one of those places. Anyway, she's pumping her down, and if you watch, you'll see her go down pretty quick, or a lot faster than me with a bucket anyway. So we'll let this run for a bit, and then we'll get started with our digging. Now the other end of that tsunami pump, the other thing I do is I have the wife buy some women's nylons, the little foot stockings. She gets them at the dollar store for 3 for $1 or whatever the heck the price is on it. But anyway, I put that over the end of the pump, and it keeps it from getting jammed up with small stuff. So it does a pretty good job. You'll see when I pull it out of there what's going on with it. So now that little step right over there is what I'm going to try and remove today. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm sucking air on my pump, so I'm going to have to go. I'll talk with you later. sucking on this a little bit. I've got some buckets of stuff I'm going to run over there on the sluice box. Let's go take a look at that. It's 4 o'clock in the evening and I want to get this run cleaned up, ready for tomorrow morning. Okay, we're back home off the claims. This is the concentrates, pretty super concentrates from the trip. This represents the full time out there. So, well, wash some of these off here. I've already removed the magnetite off here, so there's not a lot of black in the black sands. We're going to wash this back. We'll get this down to where you can see there's some gold in there, and there's quite a bit in this pile, more than what we've had. Well, there's gold from there, clear around over to here and a big arc through there. It's mixed in with a lot of garnets. We'll go ahead and finish panning this out and cleaning it up a little bit, and then I'll come back and show you what it looks like once we get all the trash out of there and everything. Because it's there's a lot of gold, but it's there's an awful lot of heavy garnets and stuff like that in the way. I'm having trouble washing it out. But it's slowly opening up. I hope you can see that. See if we can zoom in on it a little bit. Trying to get the shadow off from it and watch the camera at the same time. Kind of tough to do, but you can see there's gold all the way through here, all the way across. All right, we'll come back and I'll show you the rest of it. Well, as you can see, that's a much better result. So I think we'll continue to dig in that hole. What do you think? Gold keeps getting better, more of it, and bigger. Y'all have a good day.